South Korea has been sucked into Uber's implosive investigation after the information's report that executives including Travis Kalanick allegedly visited an escort karaoke bar in 2014, fueling public outrage against the Silicon Valley transportation startup. But in South Korea, where professional relationships are fostered outside of the office, such after-hours camaraderie accompanied by copious amounts of soju is a typical weekday affair. Not only for staff bonding that paves the way for favorable promotions, business executives and salarymen may even treat each other to doumi or helpers to cater to their whims. Half of married Korean men have had extramarital sex, while 40% of married Korean men do not think buying sex is considered cheating. While its prevalence has declined with the younger generation in recent years, it's a practice that has run so deep that even Korean expats have carried the tradition abroad, including to Los Angeles Koreatown. Prostitution has been criminalized in Korea since 2004, but it is as pervasive as the cronyism that finances it. Until recently, business executives would even put it on the company card. Before being criminalized, total prostitution sales reached 24 trillion won, $22 billion in 2002, nearly the same economic contribution as agriculture and forestry. It's a tiny but meaningful fraction of that amount more recently, topping 6.9 trillion won, $6.2 billion in 2010. There is a variety of services on hand that do not always include sex, from kissing rooms to hostess bars and massage parlors, as elaborated in this Reddit post. At karaoke rooms or noraebang, as many as 1 in 5 in the country hire brokers to supply young women to accompany guests. Finding a noraebang that has this service is somewhat simple. Business card-sized advertisements litter the streets of popular nightlife areas, and some establishments openly advertise doumi available 24/7. On entering the noraebang, soliciting men pay around 100,000 to 200,000 won, $100 minus 200, to pick out of a lineup of young women. After a few hours of drinking, flirting and singing in a private karaoke room, which could include foreplay and lap dances, the women lead the clients to private corridors where they perform full sex services. At some of the 32,000 or so more elegant room salons, such as the one Uber's Silicon Valley executives reportedly visited, a parade of women line up for clients to choose one by number, in order of appearance. If none fit the client's needs, another set of women is brought in. The order of events follows similarly, with the women serving expensive whiskey and making conversation over karaoke before rounding out the night with a private happy ending. These venues are so popular that they crop up even during recessions. Doumi might earn $100 a night for 4 to 5 hours of work, 5 times higher than the minimum wage.